I'm back with another video. So today's video, I've gotten a lot of questions about it on my Instagram page, Glam by Daya Plants. Make sure you follow me if you haven't already. But I got a lot of requests, a lot of questions about, you know, what I do to get that fabulous, exotic, sexy, glamorous, beautiful shine on my plant leaves. So it's so easy and simple. I thought I'll just create a really quick video if you're interested in getting some sexy shine, exotic shine on your plant leaves. Because if your plant leaves are looking dull, honey, if they looking dry, like they just woke up and got all kind of dryness on their mouth, honey, you need to watch this video. So let's just make this quick. It's super easy. You only need three things. You only need 3 things, honey, okay? So the first thing is, this is it right here. This is the magic right here, the Dynagrow Organic Neem Oil. Okay, and that's the first thing you need. You need a little bit of water. Right here, this is my old ooey raspberry Yo plate jar. I just keep a little bit of water. That's like 1/3 water. You can even use a little bit less than that. And a cloth or some nice paper towels. So, real quick, I'm gonna warn you about this right here. This stuff works wonders. It gives it such a nice shine to my plants. It's organic, so it kind of breaks down. It just doesn't like mess up the plant. Also, the only thing about it is it does have like a nutty, a peanut butter, very intense peanut butter scent. So you want to use just a little bit when using this product, okay? Because, you know, if you have a big room with a lot of plants in it and you're using it everywhere, you will smell it a little bit, but the scent goes away. It doesn't really bother me like that because it doesn't last that long. But if I dilute it enough with water, I don't really smell it. So let me show you how to do it. So I'm going to take a little bit of this. You only need a little bit of drops. And this is the water right here. Like I said, 1/3 water or less. And you want to take, like, this is probably too much water already, but I'll just use it. So you want to take a few drops, like that. I don't know if you can even see that. Like that. You see, it'll float on top of the water. So I'm going to do that just a little bit. Just take a few drops. Don't put the whole thing in there. I've had this thing for like a year, a little over a year, and didn't need to buy anymore. I got that from my local nursery for $12.99. You can also get it on Amazon. So then I'm taking this cloth right here and I'm going to dip it in here. Just kind of mix it a little bit with your cloth so it gets on your cloth. Like, make sure the water in this gets on your cloth like that. Okay, so you just want to kind of rinse it out. And then today I'll be using this plant. The leaves are so-so, but they can use a little bit more shine. This is my heart-shaped plant. I think the philodendron heart-shaped plant. And I'm going to start with this leaf, okay? So as you can see, this is how it looks. So let's go ahead and do it. I have my cloth, and I'm just going to, you want to hold it. I can't really hold it like this, but let's see if I can do it like this. You want to hold it like this. Hold it, be gentle, and just wipe it down like this. And that's it. Wipe it down. Now, if you feel like you got a little too much oil on it or whatever, just dip it in the water, dip in a little water and wring it out and wipe it down again. Then you can take a regular dry cloth and just wipe over it. But look at that. Look at that. OMG, honey. Ah! It's so pretty. So if you want, I just take another cloth and just wipe it down. And there you go. Look at that. Look at the difference. This one's without it. This one's with it. Isn't that beautiful? OMG, it's so easy. It's so beautiful. This lasts about, I don't know, maybe 3 months, 4 months, 5 months. You know, you don't need to repeat this process until another 4, 5, 6 months. I don't really know. It doesn't. I look at my plants always be shining, honey. So I don't do it often at all. But like, I promise you guys, this stuff is amazing. And it's Also, I wanted to share with you about the neem oil. Make sure you definitely dilute it with water. You don't want to really use it by itself because one, this scent is very intense, and then two, it's kind of like a thick substance. So you don't want to put that thick substance by itself on your plant because it will adhere to the plant, eventually will break down, but like lint and stuff in the air can attract itself to that thick substance on your plant. So make sure you dilute it with water so that the substance can be kind of a lot smoother or not as thick, if that makes sense. So also, I wanted to share one other thing that I like about the neem oil is that once the spring starts approaching, as it is now in the summer, if you're bringing new plants home or whatever, you probably or you might see maybe a few gnats or whatever. That's why it's good to repot your soil or quarantine the plant first and just check and see if there are any pests in it. But last summer I did have a few of the gnats that were getting on my nerves. So what I did was in the planter pot. So let me just show you really quick. This pot right here. This is the planter pot. This is a decorative pot. So what I did was I poured a few drops in the decorative pot and then put it in a planter pot, because sometimes I would see a few gnats surfacing at the bottom and I was like, what in the world? So of course I rinsed it out, cleaned it with alcohol, then applied a little bit of neem oil inside the bottom of a pot, just a few drops, because for some reason the gnats don't like that scent and they backed off, honey. They went back where they came from. So that neem oil also helped. And also I want to show you this. I also like to keep this around. This has a little bit of soap, just a little bit of soap. You can use Bronner's soap or that all natural one at Target or whatever, but just a little soap, a little bit of water, and then also just a few drops of neem oil. And I like to spray my plants with this. So that really helps to keep any gnats down or whatever. But also another thing is in the spring or summer, even in the winter. Well, now I'm talking about now, but you don't want to overwater your plants because that's what attracts bugs, that moisture. So kind of let your plants kind of dry just a little bit at the top a little bit before watering them. You don't want to keep that soil completely wet because that is a playground for gnats or bugs or whatever. So just wanted to give you those tips. But yeah, so so I will see you guys next time. All right, bye.